Hi guys. Welcome to Saturday. I'm so excited it's Saturday, you guys. Betty? Betty, is that you? Betty damn boo. Sorry, I told you already. I get excited when I see your name because it allows me to do the like feel the vibe of Betty damn boo. And then also because I don't see that often. So anyways, welcome in everybody. We are gonna do a um what's a southern thing? It's called Joe, what is it called? What is it called? Um like country fried steaks. I think in the West we call it southern.
Chopstick.
I miss you too, babe. I miss you too. Spitfire, welcome in. Anybody that has any new memberships, it was baby Bumble. Baby Bumble? Yes. BAYBEE Bumble. She 50 people got all gifted members. So thank you, Jesus. That was a huge blessing. We were so grateful. We're grateful for everyone, any bit of gifted memberships or anybody at all. So thank you. If you guys were gifted a membership, that's who did it. I know Spitfire. I was in tears. I literally went to bed that night crying. I just was in tears. I don't even know how to describe it. Um, it was an amazing, tearful night. And I know you guys, we're just starting out. And when we get to like 30,000 or 20,000 or even 5,000 subs, it's going to be like, oh, we have members and but when we had like, it was already down to like 30 or 20 members. And then just to see it go all 50 join, like all gifted, it was a big deal for us. So, oh my God, I'm going to start crying again. You guys, let's not talk about it. Please, let's move on from the subject. Move on from the subject. Anyways, we're going to make a southern dish that I think in the Midwest we call it. Stop with that look already.
I have no idea what you're making.
I look at Joe and Joe's like this. And I'm like, what does that look?
What southern dish?
Because it's in the South, it's called a beef steak and gravy. In the North, we call it a Salisbury steak. Outside the box with Chloe. Yes, it was Baby Bumble. She was the one, or whoever it was, a he or she. They were the ones that did the gift membership. Oh, Betty damn boop, you didn't get one, baby. Stay in here. You never know. What was I gonna say? In the South, we call it like a Salisbury steak, and then or I'm sorry, in the North we call it like Salisbury steak, and then when we went to the South, they were like, oh, that's a beef steak and gravy, and we're like, oh, and everybody just knows what it is. So we're gonna make that. So it's a little bit more of a comfort food. I know it is summertime, but last week I told you guys, hey, the beef, ground beef was on sale this past week, and so we bought a couple packs of it. We used one, and so we're gonna kind of do things with it. Like we did tacos or nachos or something with you guys. But anyways. Joe. Okay, let's go, you guys. Oh, let me tell you what I'm going to use first. I want to start doing it like Joe because this is the way to give you guys the recipe. I'm going to use this, but not to the end. Salt, pepper. I have chopped onion. I made my own bread crumbs because I didn't want to go to the store, and I usually put breadcrumbs or something to that effect. If you have crackers, crumble them up. In my meatloaf, I put oatmeal and crackers. But anyways, I've used just basically a bagel that was here. I toasted it, and then I was like, bzz, bzz, there you go. And then I had canned tomatoes, and I needed to turn that into tomato soup. So normally I put I roast my tomatoes, onion, and garlic in the oven. Then I take it out, and then I do all the other stuff. So I had canned tomatoes. Turned into like a tomato soup or canned tomatoes, whatever you want to call it. Garlic powder, onion powder, and a little Worcestershire, and then an egg. I make mine like that. You guys don't have to. If you want to take out something, it is very flavorful. That to me is like, for me, a big part of the meat. because some people, some people put it on top of mashed potatoes. Some people put it next to the mashed potatoes. So it all depends on what you like. And for me and Joe, we love onion. So we put diced onion as well as onion powder. I only put about a teaspoon of onion and garlic powder. So it's not like it's very strong, but it flavors the meat. Let's start. Come on, y'all. I need you to love me. Just kidding, Joe. Here, hold up. Joe enters the stage.
Enter Joe.
Enter Joe. Oh, you can do the garlic and the broccoli and cauliflower. Break off the flowerets because we're gonna do something. You're gonna season those, right? Just mixed. Just do those steamed and mixed. Okay. I'm gonna put salt and pepper first. And honestly, Joe likes the pepper, so I put a little bit more pepper than I do salt. Garlic powder and onion powder, it's about a teaspoon of each one of them. Honestly, if it needs more, I'm gonna kind of I'm putting, I don't want to make it such a strong, you really want it to be a good seasoned piece of meat that we're gonna fry a patty of. You know what I mean? I'm putting some breadcrumbs. That with the egg is gonna help hold the patty together once I fry it in a pan. Per 1 egg per pound. So if you're gonna do about 1.5 pounds of meat, then use 2 eggs. Okay, you're gonna need at least 2 eggs for 1.5 pounds. If you only have 1 egg, then I wouldn't put 3 pounds of meat because that one little baby egg is not gonna hold it. And sometimes these little pieces of onion fall out, and that's fine. You can use it in the gravy you're gonna make. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of this. This was about a 1/4 cup of onion, diced onion. Here's my tomato soup. If you want to get a can of tomato soup, I think it tastes better. Some people put ketchup. I'm really almost making close to my meatloaf mixture. It's not my meatloaf mixture because I put oatmeal and other things in it, but there are flavors that it does have, and that's why I use tomato. I want my meat to be flavored well when it's on my plate. I don't want the gravy to have to be on it in order for the flavor to be good. And this is just me, you guys. I've been cooking for about I'm 50 years old. I would say I've been cooking for about, I would say 35 years. I started cooking when I was, I'm not boasting about it, but I was dating a guy. Unfortunately, I started cooking. I'm Hispanic. We cook usually for our spouses and boyfriends or whatever if he comes over. My mom, trust me, hated every bit of it. She was like, Yvonne, you're too young to be in this role. And I'm like, if he was hungry, Mom, can you go in the kitchen and cook him some tortillas y papas? You know, it's just kind of what we did. And I'm gonna add I usually add the Worcestershire towards the end of it, but I add my spices right away because I want all of it to get incorporated. You can do it all at the beginning. I want to be able to smell it a little bit again. I think the Worcestershire adds a little more flavor to the beef. You know, does that make sense? I feel like it's almost equivalent to adding like a beef stock. It has a flavor of its own. It's not just it's not just a liquid. I want to say that. And honestly, again, this does sound similar. If you guys have cooked my meatloaf, I put oatmeal in it. I think I even have a bread. I put 2 slices of bread. I soak it in about a 1/4 cup of milk, and then I kind of blend it in with it. It's just a little different, but some of the stuff are the same: salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, the egg, the breadcrumbs. I want my patty to have a good stability. And I'm gonna turn this on. I thought you had it on. Sorry. I was like, oh, I forgot that's on. And this part you can make about as the size you want. Remember, it is going to shrink a little because of the fat in it. This is 80-20. And it's going to get a tiny bit smaller. I think I did it a couple months ago when we did it with keto. And so we use, what's that gum called? xanthan gum. This time we're actually going to use flour, and I'm going to make my onion gravy and everything that is supposed to be made with it. I did it because I was trying to work a lot of our recipes into being keto friendly, and we still watch our sugar and our carb intake, but definitely
We're on a maintenance schedule.
we're on a maintenance, as Joe says it. Joe's all logistic about it. That's about the size I like it. The size of my palm, and the the thickness of that. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna bring you over here as soon as I get your get your pan very hot. You ideally want this browned. The difference is that brown is actually flavor. So while you're in here making your patty, I'm using a cast iron. That's one thing I found out in the South. I'm sure it's everywhere too, but I found out in the South having a cast iron, it actually does add a certain, it does add a flavor. I did my cornbread in it. I made my pork chops, my smothered pork chops. I can do those with you guys too.
I just need a pan. I'm just gonna pan fry these, right?
Ooh, yeah. Or you're gonna steam them and then fry them. Put a little bacon grease on them, a little garlic, salt, and pepper,
Yeah.
Parmesan on top. Or you can bake them in the oven and then put Parmesan on top. That's your baby.
All right, I'll figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna bring you over here, guys. Come on. I'm gonna lift you up. Oh, hold on. Hear that, you guys? That is. All right, I'm gonna hold you there for a minute while if you have little ones, you guys omit the onion, and you can make theirs and then make them baby sizes, and then add the onion. You know what I mean? You can still make it for the family. Just make their patties first, put the onion in last, so that way the kids don't see it. But another thing, you can just put it in the Ninja and blend it very, very, very well. Put that over too far. Darn it. I did exactly what I did last time. One patty too far. All right, let me get this over here. Thank you guys for popping in on a Saturday. I know you guys have got barbecues. That excites me in itself. Y'all going to barbecues today. I love family gatherings. I love anytime somebody says they're going to a barbecue or a birthday party. Oh, that excites me so much. Just like memories you guys are making. And maybe it's because I lost my dad and I lost my brother that you never really, get a reality check of how much birthday parties so and so was at, and oh, look at the pictures of them, and you really get a reality of how important those moments are. That's me though. I'm gonna do roll call while I'm waiting for this really quick, you guys. Let me scoot it over. Oh, Nova's probably scared hearing that lawnmower, Joe. Did she?
Stop, Bailey.
Okay. Come on, Novi. Bailey, get inside. Hi, guys. It's good to have you guys here. Millie, my Milltown. My Milltown. Hi, guys. Spitfire. My son is doing better. I don't know if you guys knew, because he didn't get treated properly the night it happened. He actually has to have surgery. So it was gonna be a quicker heal. But when he went to the orthopedics, it was a neurologist, because it actually hit right where his nerves are. So he had to go to a neurologist because the motor, here's his kneecap. It didn't crush it, which it probably would have been better. Hi, KCG. It probably would have been better if he would have hit his kneecap, but it hit where his nerves are, and after it hit where the nerves are, it actually tore some of those. So that's why they would have, I think they were just looking for broken bones the night of, and when they didn't see any broken bones, they discharged him. So he's actually got a lot. It was a lot worse. It should have been handled properly in the ER, and because it wasn't, he didn't get to heal at the correct speed that he should have been. Does that make sense? He should have been healing, like he should be healing well enough to walk and do this, but he can't even really stand on it for longer than, 20 minutes at a time. So that's our only frustration. But you know what? You can't. For us, we choose to not be mad. We just have to trust God. Honestly, that's really what we say right now, is just the Lord knows what he's doing, why he's doing what he's doing. We're trusting. We're just trusting. That's all that we can do. Our son is still not able to go back to work because he can't stand on his leg. So we go over there, we help him when his son's there, and we're blessed to be able to do that, you guys. We really are. So we can't look at it anything like, oh my gosh, we have to go over there again. It's about an hour and a half drive, but we're blessed to be able to. So he's doing better. He's moving along. And that's all we can ask for. Okay, back to the questions, y'all. Sorry it was so in-depth with the answer. It's just that he's doing good. He could be doing better. And I guess that's a good way to say it. Thank you, Betty Dan Boop. Thank you. Milltown, are you okay, babe? Thank you guys all for being here. Betty Dan Boop, Spitfire, Outside the Box with Chloe. Thank you. Anybody coming in that has a new membership, I'm just going to tell you the name. It's Baby Bumble. We are beyond blessed. We were so grateful. That's just the only way to describe it. We were so grateful. All of a sudden, Baby Bumble came in and was just like, boom. And all of a sudden, we were just so excited. So we're just excited that anybody and everybody who got new memberships got to use them. And then the people came in because they were like, hey, I'm here. Did somebody give me a membership? We're like, yes, where have you been? Come on back. No, I'm just kidding. We're just really excited for everybody. Hey, sissy girl. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to flip these really quick, and then I'm going to finish talking to you. I should have waited. Okay, I'm going to show them I'm going to show you guys really quick see the toastedness. You want that part right there. Joe's got broccoli. It's a broccoli and cauliflower, but he's going to saute it. So it's kind of be, sometimes you get them like that at Logan's or something, like they're steamed. We're doing basically the medley, except for it's going to be actually seasoned. Okay? Good. All right, here we go. Okay, sorry, guys. I got to find the lid so I can put you're using my lid. Get a lid. Sorry, guys. One. Thank you for asking about my son. That's really nice that you even asked for him. Hey, Steph. I saw somebody say, hey, Steph. So welcome in, Steffi. We are making, it's called beef steaks. Down south, they call it beef steaks. I've always called it Salisbury steak when we lived up in the Midwest. But then we went down south, and I saw it on the menu, and it said beef steaks with gravy, and I was like, what's a beef steak? And then Joe ordered it, and I was like, hey, that's Salisbury steak. That's pretty much how it happened. Y'all, don't forget to hit the like on your way in, please. What? Why are you being so nice to me? Oh, KCG, I'm so sorry. We're praying for her. And Milltown, are you okay, babe? If you don't need to be here, baby, just... Oh, my God. She got bleach in her eye.
Shit.
I know. Thank you, sissy
Wash
girl.
it out for a long time, baby.
I would just keep rinsing out your eye. Don't worry about this channel this chat. These people will be here. Just go take care of you, Milltown. I know. See, Milltown's from Ohio, so she knows it as Salisbury steak. And then other people down south, they're like, Salisbury steak. No, that's our beef steaks. I don't know. I call it both. Joe likes it. Some people put on rice, but you can either put on mashed potatoes. You can put on a slice of bread, put the gravy over the top, and then serve on the side of mashed potatoes. But I have never put it on mashed potatoes till I went to the south, and they put it literally on a pile of mashed potatoes. They put the steak on it, and then they put the gravy over it. It's Salisbury steak to me too. I should have you guys do one for, is it Salisbury steak or is it beef steak? That's so funny. It all depends on where you're located, what you call it.
Excuse me.
You're good, baby.
That's me.
Oh, it's called a hamburger steak, not beef steak. Same thing. Isn't that funny, you guys? They call it a hamburger steak with onion gravy. Bubbly.
Yeah, blackberry. Try it. I'm sure it's.
Look at Milltown. This is exactly what we eat, and we call it Salisbury steak. That's so
There's two
funny.
different Salisbury steaks.
No, Joe, I'm telling you right
I
now.
know, but we do a different one too. We do that one and the actual. I know. Internet doesn't lie.
Joe's too much. What I'm gonna use for the gravy, I almost said dessert. I'm gonna put some butter because we're out of oil. If you have oil, put oil. Once the meat's done, I'm gonna take it out, put it on a plate. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. I'm gonna put, this is where I put either rings or you can cut these in half. Let me real quick. You can do half rings. You're gonna basically get them a saute in the pan, but right now we're literally using one pan. So if you have a packet of instant potatoes, who cares? Throw them in the microwave. Get your water and your butter, melt it in there. Throw your little packet of mashed potatoes. Honest to God, when you put the gravy on it, nobody is gonna know that those are instant potatoes. I swear to you, the gravy, the flavors of the meat, no one is gonna know or care that you use a bag of rusted instant potatoes. I promise you, okay? Trust me on it. My husband didn't know. No, I'm just kidding. I usually do it when I have leftover potatoes. I'll warm them up and then smash them. Put it next to a baked potato, you guys. Either one. But you can do holes, rings like this, or you can cut them in half. So I'm going to put them up here. I dice them really small when I'm going to put them in the patty. And then once I get them all pattied up, so I'm going to add a little bit of butter. I'm going to add those. I have beef stock I'm going to put in it. Oh, shoot. I need my flour. My flour. Oh my God, I'm going to start doing it again, Joe. Whenever I use flour, I start singing Como la Flor. These people are like, woman, please don't sing. This one I did too early. It cracked on me. This one I should have waited. See what's the difference. That's, oh, sorry, you guys aren't even looking, you guys. Ching now. All right, I'm gonna get me, I mean, ideally you can just flip it twice. The one that it's on there, let it toast up, it'll look like that. Then you're gonna, once it flips, I mean, you don't need to flip it more than once or twice because it's already, put a lid on it, get the meat on the inside. This cooks the meat on the inside, okay? Just so you know, if you leave it undone, it's gonna take longer. Put a lid on it. This is for anybody who doesn't know. A lid on it is going to cook the inside because now the outsides are toasted and cooked. So you got to get the middle to be done.
Making an oven.
Basically, you're making an oven, right, Joey?
Right.
Talk about that. You want me to put that a little lower, Daddy? It's on high. Do you have water in it?
It's water in it.
Oh, okay, my bad. You see where there's a little bit of, I'm gonna take you guys over here. You see where there's a little bit of the onions and drippings in there? That is what you want. Do not move it. Do not clean it. Do not wipe it. Do not do nothing to it. We're gonna get a little bit of butter, or if you have oil, then use oil. Okay? Medium low. You just want to get this butter, move it around in there. I'm basically doing this because I need oil. Like I said, if you have oil, then you can use oil. The pan has got drippings on it right now. Okay? Just moving around. Butter or oil works the same. You're basically trying to get these drippings off. Welcome in, guys. I'm sorry to not be looking at the chat right now.
Here, let me look at it. I'll say hello.
Thank you, baby. There you go. Putting some flour in. I'm going to show you what it needs to look like. Okay, guys? You need to absorb all this oil that's in there. That is basically how you know how much oil to put. Usually for making gravy, on my other videos, I tell you about your enchilada gravy. You put a quarter cup of oil, you're going to put a quarter cup of flour most of the time. Then on my enchilada videos, I tell you about, what you're looking for. But right now, we got to get this flour cooked out. Okay, guys? Right now, our flour, we don't want it to have a raw flour taste. The only way to get the flourness out is to rub this around the bottom.
Our 4th was good. We got to see our grandson.
Yes, it was fabulous. I got to see my beautiful baby.
Hey, KCG.
KCG, hope you're doing good, baby. Got to talk to KCG on our ride home last night. She's a friend of mine. I was just looking at this. I'm going to switch over to my whisk.
And that's just beef stock.
Just beef stock. I'm throwing my onions right now. You can either do it with your flour and the butter at that stage. You can do your gravy and then throw them in, and you're going to do them until your onions are soft. Whenever you remember to put them in, honestly, remember your cast iron is going to be hotter than what your other pans get. Just FYI, if anybody's ever cooked with cast irons, they're going to get hotter than what a normal pan gets.
Steaming up nicely.
They are.
See how tender they are.
Heat thickens your gravy. Just anybody who does, once you put the water in it, broth in it, to be honest with you, I think one time I didn't have beef broth. I actually just put flour and oil in it, and I didn't put beef stock. I literally depended on the drippings from the beef patty, and it still tasted okay. It doesn't have as strong a flavor as it needs to have because I didn't use beef stock, but it definitely wasn't not working. I have beef stock today. That's why it's brown. That's why it's not clear.
Can I get those tongs?
Sure. These are,
Oh, you got tongs?
I thought I used some, but I must not have. Oh, that's weird.
All the stuff that I made in here. And made a steamed.
And remember, we only have 2 patties. If you guys have 3 patties or 4 patties, a whole pan full of patties, you guys, you're going to need enough gravy for all 4 patties to put on their mashed potatoes, or enough to put on their, even if you put it on just a side. So make sure you do enough gravy that you're going to be able to, for everybody's plate. If you have 6 of you guys and you made 6 patties, you need to make sure you have enough gravy for 6 patties. I'm moving this around the bottom of my pan to get all of the drippings plus all of the flour from the bottom. It's basically like a roux. Okay, I'm moving this around to pull up everything that's on there. So you will want to get some kind plus it's a whisk to dissolve any of those little chunks of flour. Nobody's going to be happy biting into a chunk of flour. Okay, so just get this and just kind of move it around, move it around. Just keep moving it around, and eventually your little onion slices will shrivel up. You can do them in halves, you can do them in quarters. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. Remember, before you add your salt, taste it, because sometimes your beef stock has a lot of sodium in it. So you'll want to try it first. I'm going to add just pepper right now before I add the salt, because I do not want to. Anybody know how to fix it when you put too much salt? You'd have to probably put about 2 half of potatoes with no skin on in here to take out the salt. Usually when you add a whole potato into a pot of soup, but when it's gravy like this, you would have to peel it, cut it in half, and then like into long, like almost like fries, and let it sit in your gravy, and it will slowly absorb you can't mix it around or your little pieces of potato will fall off. And you want your potato to absorb all the salt out of it. Yeah, baby.
Are you done with it?
Sure, use whatever you want, baby. I'm going to put a little more.
All right. I've drained the
I
water.
just use this water.
Huh?
I use this water to make. Is that what you did to make
No.
the stuff? I did. Darn it.
Right there. I took all the water out. They're steamed nicely. They're tender enough. Now I'm going to saute them a little bit with a little butter, a little oil. Whoop, sorry.
All right, I used my stock and we used the water by accident. I used the one on the tank. I mean, we try not to drink the water that's in the tank below us, you guys. We use it just for dishes and to shower. And I almost threw it in here, you guys. All right, go on, baby. I'm sorry. Here, you can actually move mine and take the center. There you go.
A little sauteing.
You can put mine almost all the way down, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have the smaller lid that you had on
Yeah.
there?
It's right
Here?
in there.
I get you now.
Let's butter out. We got a little oil in there, mostly butter. It's about 2 tablespoons of butter.
Oh, you know what? Hold on one second, baby. I'm going to put these in there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You guys see that? Adding my little beef patties back to the gravy.
Let them soak up all that.
Let it
goodness.
soak up the goodness. And honestly, I would maybe flip it.
There you go. It's done.
Done.
I'll put this on kind of high heat now. I'm on number 7 of 10.
Welcome in, guys. Happy Saturday.
7.5 out of 10.
Cheese, welcome in. The wrong Missy, welcome in, babe. Hello, my baby.
Get all that butter on everything. Crank it up to 8.
Fire, welcome in, Stephanie. I'll be praying for your friends too, KCG. Sissy Girl, Milltown, KCG, Spitfire, Wrong Missy, Betty Damn Boo. Oh, baby, you hang those curtains. I love that.
Could use some salt.
Oh, yes, girl, Steph. You buy that $1.25, put this gravy on it, and nobody will know at all.
I salted this and put some garlic powder on it, and while I was steaming it, and some Italian seasoning. It does need a little salt at this point. All right, we'll see how that goes. Butter and oil working in there.
Oh, I didn't know that. BTU. Betty Damn Boop, I didn't know that. I don't even know BTU. That excites me.
These are pretty much done. I'm going to taste. And they're pork tender. Falling off the pork. Nice and fresh. We're gonna call that good.
I love that.
A little tiny bit of butter char underneath there, not too extreme. Just colored it a little bit, and our side dish, our veggies are done. And they look really good.
I appreciate that very much so.
And we can go back and we'll put her back on this burner so she can get to her stuff. We'll put this to the side. Turn that burner off. All right, baby.
Okay,
We're waiting on you.
bullet.
We're waiting on you.
Don't wait on me. I'm saying hi to my friends. Ooh.
All right. This stuff's pretty good. A little bubbly. Looks nice. It's fresh. No sugar. Just it's soda
Mia,
water.
We're making like, oh, I'm sorry.
It's blackberry.
Lily, we're making like a beef steak with gravy.
Salisbury steak.
You can either, also you guys, if you have sliced mushrooms, I've also made this with mushroom. So you can do mushroom and onion gravy. You don't have to do just onion. I like them both when I make it. I just don't have mushrooms. So I know I put a little bit of flour in it. We are trying to keep our carbs down. So I was like, man, it'd be great with mashed potatoes. But we're trying, you guys. We're trying. Just trying to make good choices right now. This weekend we've been like playing with our grandson and just keeping up with him was like a whole handful. All right, baby. I'm going to plate up for everybody. And I don't know, do you want to put the veg on the same plate or just in a bowl? Yeah?
No big deal.
Okay. All right.
That'll be fine. You gonna put on that big plate right there?
No, I'm going to get our black ones. Just one. You don't have to do both, baby.
Okay.
Welcome in, guys. We're going to plate up, get you guys going. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay. If you have mashed potatoes, put your mashed potatoes down first, and then we're going to put it on top of it. If you don't have mashed potatoes, it's still going to be good, you guys. And you probably won't be as tired afterwards. Joe says that those carbs put you right out, right, Joe?
If you haven't had them in a long time, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Having a carb overload will put you out.
I love carb overload. Joe doesn't know it, but I do love it. What, babe?
What?
Nothing.
You don't love carbs, do you?
I would love a tortilla. I miss tortillas.
A real tortilla.
See, Mexicans are brought up on tortillas, so when we don't have tortillas, we're like, what's missing from today?
Big old,
What?
pumpernickel or
Oh,
rye
Joe loves a Reuben.
with and a Reuben. The inside's okay. It's just the bread.
Joe loves a good old Reuben. All right, I'm gonna. If you have the mashed potatoes, I put this either next to it or on top of it. And again, put as much of the put as much onions in as you want. I put just this because I have the other one sliced and I just didn't want to
Overload it with onion.
Yeah, I wanted to save some for what I'm going to make later, and I don't want to have to slice some more. So you put your gravy or your mashed potatoes here or underneath it, whichever you want. And then, Yeah, you want a hole? Good enough.
No, a hole. You don't need a hole.
Shut up, Joe. A little melody. Just kidding. Joe, they look really good.
Yeah. There you go.
I tried talking them into bacon fat, but that's just a Mexican thing. We put bacon fat and everything. Mmm. My compliments to the chef. Mmm, those are really good.
There you go.
Okay, let's do it.
There you go.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Knife.
I don't think you can cut it with a fork.
Hey, hey. You already did it?
No.
Ta-da! Come on, guys.
There it is.
Ooh, that looks good. Very nice and tender, and it's done. Can you see it, guys? It's not tough where you're like, it's literally a tender.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Ready, guys? Hey, Wispy! Sorry, I just yelled in your ear, Joe.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
Let's do the meat patty first.
All right.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, it is. All right, tink. Tink.
Look, this
Looks good.
looks good. Tink. Tink.
Mm. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
I put literally no salt in the gravy.
No?
Nothing. I
Wow.
put black pepper only.
Mm.
You guys, this is good. I promise you.
Good. All right, do some of that.
Wait, one more bite. Okay.
Kali.
Cauliflower, Joe's spiced up, seasoned up veggies.
Yep.
Tink. And with the gravy
Steamed-
on top of it, you guys.
Steamed and sauteed.
Tink.
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 Mm. Those are good. Good veggies.
She's a good cook.
Mm-hmm. You're the best.
That patty's damn good.
Mm-hmm.
The gravy's good. The meat's good. It's tender. It's
All
not
good.
tough. Like, and you guys, if you have to get a banquet food, whatever, get it. But if you have, I think we paid $4.77 for 2 pounds of meat. They had it on sale. So I literally have three patties, and honestly, it doesn't get better than this. I just appreciate that the meat's not rubbery because it's been cooked, and you know what I mean? It was just gentle. I mean, it's not overcooked. It's literally tender to break off. The gravy's amazing.
It is good.
I know. I know.
Very good.
Mmm. That shizzle's good.
That is good. One plate right now.
Aww. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Let me check my messages and everything, you guys. Stay put.
There we go.
Okay, here I come. Mmm.
I
Pookie.
have a fork over there somewhere.
Yeah, you do. It's right there.
All right.
Betty Dan Boop, please tell BTU that I said thank you for sending you over and for suggesting. I truly appreciate it. I love my little Liliana. It means that we're on the big screen for my grandson. Thank you so much, Sister Girl. If you guys can hit the thumbs up on your way in or out, I appreciate it. If you're able to bless us, our PayPal, our Cash App, our Venmo are right there. It really means a lot to us. We thank you for it. No need for silverware when you have tortillas. Cheese, talk about that. I'm with you. I love my tortillas. So I think that's probably the hardest part of being, like, watching my carbs is not eating tortillas. Ugh. I mean, if you have a good homemade tortilla with some butter on it, I'm telling you, we weren't made with it's amazing. All right, cheese. Oh, Reubens are the best sandwich. Y'all, do you want to make a Reuben. We'll have to wait a little bit of time, but we will make a Reuben on here with you guys. I would love for Joe to show you guys how to make a Reuben, or his version of it, you guys. So you want to do a Reuben?
Oh yeah.
The corned beef.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming in, Wispy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody making time. You guys, if you do make, I need a ground beef, mushroom, and puff pastry. Ooh, we do one. We have pasties.
Pasties.
Pasties have got like a pie crust, and then it's got like potatoes and beef or pork, like almost like a pot pie, will you, if you will, on the inside, and then you put gravy over the top. Shut up, the round Missy. She said Reuben's rule. Growing beef is my favorite. No, she didn't. Is that Casey G? My little freak a leak? She said that growing beef is her favorite.
Growing.
Yes, like a grown. You know what I'm talking about. Casey G tries to present herself all innocent. I'm just saying. Anybody who came in last night for the little dish, the hot dish and all that, please know that next week it will be a little bit more. I'll be sitting down, going over versus kind of standing up, giving you guys. I really wanted to do it in a different manner, and we just had to turn back and go back to our son's house while we were supposed to do it. And so I apologize, and thank you guys for being very understanding last night. It didn't go like the way I wanted it to, but it did go the way, you know what I mean? I wanted it to go better. So thank you. Thank you, the Wrong Missy, for blessing us, love. Thank you, thank you. That sounds good, you guys. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Wispy goes as in crotch meat. How are these people? Oh my God. I hate you guys. You guys are so funny. I love you guys so much. One of them says it and then the other one finishes it. I love you guys. Okay. I love you guys. I think we might do a bonfire later. I'm not sure if Joe is going to do it or not. Anyways, I love you guys. I was so glad to be able to cook with you guys. I love making this kind of like whole meals with you guys versus just, oh my God, it's a tag team, right, Wispy? I wanted to do like a whole meal. I mean, I like doing my apps and my, like the vegetable pizza and then my desserts and all that. But I love showing you guys a new recipe that you can use for your family or that you can take to the next work potluck or family gathering. I love that. Just because it's fun to learn how to do different stuff. Aw, thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Wispy. Oh, hello. I need a bacon song.
Yeah, I'm going bacon.
Joe, I'm sorry.
I'm like nothing over here.
Joe, shush. Joe's too much, you guys. I'm sorry. I forgot all about the bacon.
There it is.
Bobby.
Bobby. I love my Bobby.
I love Bobby too.
Cool dude.
It's bacon. I knew you were going to say that. Look, she said, Mom. My daughter-in-law is too cute. I love her. She's like, Mom. She's like, the chat's got no filter. We just have some raw. The people are raw. Okay, guys. I love you guys. If you guys have a recipe you want me to do, send it to me. Otherwise, we go tomorrow, Joe's birthday. I want to go live with you guys so you guys can come in and just say happy birthday. I love it for Joe. Because Joe's so, quiet and reserved and everything. So I just want, just for, a little bit of a big deal. He's the big 6'0". He's 60, you guys. I took him when he was a child. He was 40 years old. And I was like, snag that man up. And now, well...
He used to look good at 40.
Yeah, now he's got all the... Now he's got all the gray hair, huh, Joe?
Not so spry anymore.
He looked different. I'll tell you that, Mark. No, I'm just kidding.
Dark hair.
Yeah, he had dark hair. All right, I'll let you guys go.
60.
All right. The old man. The next time you guys see him, he'll be a whole. He'll be more
In my
than.
declining years.
He'll be a whole generation older, or whatever that's called. What is that called? Like a whole
Hell, I don't know.
He'll be older. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and being with us. We love you for it. Sorry, my glasses. I can't see for nothing. Thank you guys again. Be blessed. Thank you. If you're not able to make the live, it's okay. Just come into the where the post is and just tell them happy birthday. Okay, guys? Okay. A decade older. Thank you, Wispy. Wispy knew what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Wisp.
Measuring my life in decades.
Yes, I know it. I know it.
Crazy.
I love you guys.
Never thought it.
That sounds horrible, KCG. She has a tortilla recipe with chicken and cheese pureed.
To death. Thank you, the wrong Missy.
I love you guys. Okay. Be blessed, y'all. Thank you, Wispy, for the blessing. And thank you, the wrong Missy, for the blessing. If you guys make it, please take a picture and email it to me. I want to see it. I'm excited. Okay. Be blessed, y'all.
Bye.